Hello everybody, Treecks here. Welcome to Let's Play Yoshi's Island Part 16, the finale. We're finishing it today. Final boss, final level and everything. But there's still one level before it. Last time we said goodbye to the blue Yoshi. Right now we have said goodbye to a lot more of them. In fact, this is the final level for red Yoshi as well. The final level for any colored Yoshi. Because everything else after this level is all going to be green Yoshi. Yes, keep moving is this level. And as you can see, it's going to consist mostly out of you stop moving, you die. Those kinds of things. First, chain jump section, not too hard, just keep walking. This one's a little more difficult. Another one appears, but you have to stay on the right of the platform, otherwise he will get you. Jump here for red coins. Normally if you just keep moving at maximum speed, he will not be able to gain up on you. Jump here. Up here. Because there's stuff up here. Fly guys with red coins. 3 of them. Let's make sure you get all 3. Timing the way back is a little more difficult. One trick you can do is just jump on the middle section of this spinning platform. Because that never moves. You always know where that is. Right, more of these countdown platforms. I really like this level, it's just platforming at its best. It's the whole reason we all love this game. Not just because it's cute, but also because the platforming is on a pretty high level. Not difficulty-wise, but it's just very well designed. All very fun to do. I don't believe any of these are red coins, but I don't trust myself, so I'm going to check anyway. Another one appears. With another one I mean one of those chain jumps. Or not chain jumps, this one don't have a chain. I believe they're officially called shark jumps or something. At least that section is the most annoying of them. Because as you can see there's a couple of red coins in between, so you need to hold back a couple of times in order to make sure you get all the coins. Alright. The second room, I love the background in this second room. I don't know if anyone is familiar with Vincent van Gogh's Starry Sky painting. This is clearly what this is based off. Really love this. 2 red coins in the outmost areas, left and right. Right, go down here. These coins you grab automatically, as long as you stand in the middle. And one of these twirly platforms appears. You don't have to worry about falling down because there's no death pit under here yet. You can flutter jump to safety if you fall off too soon. Somebody's throwing fireworks outside. It's a little early for that, guys. You don't scare me. I don't believe anything is here. No, it's just a safety platform. Be careful on how you land on this platform. Don't throw these taps off while going down because they fall on top of you if you do it in the first section. Right, jump here to get early access to this flower. Normally you would go the long way around. If you jump before the platform there goes to this area where it normally stops, you can get that flower early. You scare me. I'm not too sure if I'm going to stop throwing fireworks. You're distracting me. I don't know if you can hear it in the mic, but I don't think so. Oh. You go down there, so you don't bother me. Anyway, I was saying I don't know if I'm going to 100% this level in one go. I hope I do, because of course I want to. But if I don't care that much. So far I've only 100%ed World 2 in one go, without retries. So far World 6 as well. But I'm not gonna bother if it doesn't in this level or the next, because Endless World of Yoshi's is probably going to throw that out the window anyway. Right, here's some sand blocks in a peculiar shape. There's a couple of hidden things in here. 2 clouds, I think. One of them is a key, and one of them is stars. And that one's over here. Just in case you were wondering what all hidden is. There's nothing more. There's no red coins here. Come on, eggs. Don't fall. Alright, final minigame time. Over here. As usual, it's not too far from the key. We still have the throwing balloons hardest variant. You get 3 up if you win. I called it 10 up earlier. I'm pretty sure it was 10 up. Maybe they changed it in the Game Boy Advance. I don't know. At least it's the biggest prize. And as you can see, it's 6 buttons now. You actually need to do it fast. If you do this in a too slow pace, the timer is going to get you. Still alive. And you are not. Haha. It's the very first time ever in the thousands of times I've played this game and I've won more of these throwing balloons minigames than I've lost them. My luck usually doesn't hold on like this. Unbelievable. I'm starting to look forward to Mario Party now. I was dreading Mario Party so far because my luck is always terrible, but apparently with the camera rolling my luck can change because this never happens. I win sometimes. Don't get out of the way because I need this flower. Otherwise I would have just run past you. Why am I having the feeling I'm missing like 5 red coins? I have no idea how many. I think I'm on schedule. Yes, I am. 1 flower, 2 coins. Why can't I remember picking up 18 coins? But apparently I did. Right, final flowers over here. Little neat trick you need to do here. This bandit will walk over these flippers here and it will open up briefly when he does. Then shoot an egg in it. You go away. Oh, you're so annoying. Die, please. My final 2 red coins are over here. We need to come from underneath. But first, bonus. Final bonus in the game. There are a lot of these hidden coins here where you need a switch for. We've seen those before. All these arrows pointing towards the sand blocks are indicating where other of those switches are. So you can keep this going. Whoa, slow down. The poor Game Boy Advance, it's dying. I don't need you. Hey, give it back. I don't care you walking around, but I do care if you start stealing my stuff. And you end up here. Don't you dare. Oh, that was a POW. Huh. I still need 1 more star. Well, there's stars in here. Try to jump here lightly to stay underneath so you don't have to walk around again. I failed at that, so I do need to walk around. Stars here. Full again. I wasn't worried, I knew that was there. Oh god. Yeah, I'm leaving. And there we go. Keep moving is done. And therefore the final colored Yoshi is done. We have 13 levels to go. 1 if you just count the story. 13 if you look at all of them. All of them are going to be green Yoshi from now on. So far the 100%. In one go for World 6 is also still going. I don't care for this. It takes way too long. I need to mind my video time here. It's going to be a way too long video anyway. At least I got something. Not that I'm going to use it, but Right, here it is. First the game's going to show us we unlock a bonus, which we've already seen 100 times. Endgame time. King Bowser's Castle. This level is going to be a project of its own because of what the second room does. But first, one of the most infamous helicopter sections in all of Yoshi Island history. Kamek shows up on the background, only to then show up on the foreground, trying to knock you out of the sky. One easy trick to do this is just follow the line of coins. And usually Kamek will then miss you. Alright, this first room isn't too hard if you know what you're doing. And oh, it gave up. Because we're in the end. Alright, take note of this. 3 red coins and 2 flowers. Make sure this is what you have whenever you enter the second room. If you don't, die, try again. Because one-way door. You're not coming back here. Alright, the second room I was talking about. What do we have here? Spinning doors and an eggplant. You need to shoot one of these doors and you enter one of 4 rooms. Only one you can do. It will then take you to the final room after this. I'm going to show all 4 of these because they're different, all of them. And I want to show off where everything is. They all contain the same number of items, so don't worry that you miss anything. They all have 12 red coins and 2 flowers. Let's go for number 1 first. I'm going to do it in order, of course. Alright, this is the platforming one. They all have a different theme going on, I think. And I consider this one the platforming one. Reminds me of a classical Mario Bros. Castle. It usually mostly consists out of these ball and chains, which you need to avoid. This one is tricky because the window is quite small. Watch out for these platforms because they obviously sink into the lava, so don't be standing on them when they sink in. And then these things appear again. Use the eggplant here to make sure you have your ammo for these things. I want to be full, please. I can already pass, I think. Well, let's make sure I have enough eggs. Because you also need to be able to duck under these things. Because as you can see, you can't quite make it when you start running for it. And it really requires concentration. Now you can duck here. And you can pass. Right, switch. And this final seesaw is for the final flower here. Every single one of these coins is red coins, so grab them all. And this will take you to the end door. As you can see, I should be at 15 coins and 4 flowers now, which I am. Hereby concluding the first room. Now I'll cut back to the second room again and I'll see you for room number 2. If not, skip ahead for the continuation of the level. Room number 2. I think this one is the most annoying. This is kind of the puzzle room. Not really, but I need to distinguish it from the first room somehow. Right, 2 red coins over here. Watch out for the spear guys. You can use the stilt guys to get over them because they move quite unpredictably. So you get hit easily. Oh, this is an annoying part. It's very hard to get that first shot in. The rest isn't that hard. Because once the guy's gone, you can simply move in the little niche. But that first shot requires you to stand on the platform a little bit. Right, thank you for filling me up. Right, go left first, flower on the left. Watch out for these flame guys. You drop your bomb. Here we have more of these seed guys. I don't know if that's officially what they're called. We've only seen them once. They're not that important. They have absolutely no value. Do I need to go in the pipe first? I'm not sure. Might as well check. What do we have over here? No, good thing I checked here. I knew there was one little point with a flower and one point with continuation. Wasn't too sure what the order was. Right, ground pound this block. I said ground... Come on, Yoshi. Apparently you cannot hold your ground pound in these things. Pretty sure in earlier ones you could. Right, here's the continuation for the final room. But as you can see, it's locked. We need a key. And they've hidden it in here, and another one of these things. Let's see this commit suicide as well. Conserve your eggs by grabbing them as soon as you have the chance. Otherwise you're probably going to end up short. Because this usually takes me more than 7 or more than 6 shots, so more than the number of eggs you can carry. If you do it like that, as you can see, it wouldn't be too much of a problem. And this should be it. Do we have... Yeah, 15 coins, 4 flowers. That's where you need to be before you enter this final room. Number of stars is not really that much of an issue. Skip ahead if you want to continue the level. The video now continues with me entering room 3. Alright, room 3. This is by far the most fun. You do not really have to worry about red coins over here, because as you can see, they are given to you immediately. Run away! Hurry! What the hell do they mean with that? Well, remember tap tap. The red nose. Not the reindeer, but the boss from the fortress. Well, it's not really him. But it's something similar. He works exactly the same as this boss. And he's here to hunt you in this auto-scroll section. Pretty annoying. Like I said, it's the most fun to do. Because it's the hardest. Getting hit by this guy happens a lot usually. It's pretty unpredictable where he jumps, when he even jumps. Yeah, I get hit a lot here, and I'm not the only one. Like I said, there are no red coins here, just flowers. The flowers are in here. Usually it's not so hard to stay alive, but he can knock you in the pits. This flower you need to shoot. I cannot imagine you grabbing that normally and live. Unless you use one of these bats to jump up again once you land on it. Come on, this is annoying. I've got a little breathing room now, apparently. Don't worry, there's no way of him despawning. He always finds his way back here. As you can see, the screen's still shaking, so he is on his way. He is still in existence. I wish there was a way to get him stuck. It would be easier. Well, he's taking his time to get back. Well, I don't mind. Making it easier for me. I think I really did lose him. I can hear the sound effects again, so he's getting closer again. Oh, there he is. I knew it. I was starting to doubt my theory, but I was correct. It is impossible to lose him. It might take a while if he gets stuck in some place, but he always finds his way back. And then when the auto scroll stops, it means you're finished. The exit pipe has appeared. Well, final 6 red coins are over here. Kill the shy guys. And finish up this room. Once again, 15 coins, 4 flowers is the total we have right now. What we should have. Skip ahead in the video if you want to continue the level from here. Otherwise, see you for room 4. Or just stay for room 4 because it's by far the shortest. Room 4. By far the easiest. This is the bonus room, I always call it, because this hands you everything for free, technically. 6 coins immediately, flower, and a lot of bonus coins. All these moving platforms, gusties and coins is too much for the Game Boy to handle, so it's going to slow down majorly here. And you get even, to make it even more obvious it's a bonus, even the one-up carrying fly guys. 15 coins, 4 flowers. If this is where you are, you're golden. Right, final room. Every single room ends here. No matter if you have picked the first, second or third room, other than its 4th room I just came out of. If anybody skipped ahead, it was the continuation of the 4th room. Alright, this room is pretty annoying because this is technically the final room before the final boss. The whole way towards King Bowser's room, sort of saying. Kamek is going to show up everywhere here, trying to hit us with his spells. If you get hit by a spell, you will simply knock Baby Mario off, just like any normal enemy hit would do. But if he hits one of these blocks, these oddly colored blocks, some random thing will spawn. Can be an enemy, marching male, or a shy guy, or a swooper. Can be a coin. Can even be stars. So even if you get hit here, you can still farm for stars here. And as you can see, I've been doing this all the time. If you move yourself towards him, if you get close enough, he will warp away without shooting out a spell. Use this for more safety, because these spells can be quite difficult to avoid. Right, this stuff you need to shoot your X against, because very hard to jump to. It is possible if you let Kamek shoot these blocks, you can jump to the flower and the 2 red coins there. Save here. Make sure you grab the middle ring only if you have everything, unless you're not going for everything. So you can always restart the final boss fight, which begins here. Extra large red door. We enter his room. Welcome, Yoshi. If you would be so kind, please hand over the baby. Oh dear, what to do? Young Master Bowser wakes. Kamek, it's too noisy in here. I want to go sweepy by. Is that how you treat your caretaker? Apparently it does. Huh? What kind of green donkey is that? Looks like fun. Me wanna ride. Mine. You can see he's already Bowser. Already greedy for stuff. Right, this first part of the battle is easy. Just make him ground pound, move out of the way, and then ground pound yourself. That's how you're supposed to hit him. There's no other way of hitting him. Shooting X or jumping on him does nothing. This first part is just introduction. Yoshi, how could you do this? Young master, let me help you. Here! Well, he recovered fast. And he's still helping him. Well, that's loyalty. And now the true fight begins. Don't get blinded by epicness. Alright, I love this part. How he grows in size, destroys the entire castle, and then he shows up. Extremely big. Only his silhouette really showing. Therefore leaving for your imagination what he really looks like. Not showing him completely. Really epic. Right, this fight works like this. As you can see, you get handed these large eggs, but you need to shoot at him. This works as a 3D section. It's really hard to pinpoint exactly how you need to shoot them. But you, as you can see, can only hit him in the face. Trick is, if he gets closer, he's easier to hit because he's closer. But you also have a bigger risk because, as you can see, he shoots fireballs at you constantly. And the closer he is to you, the less those have to travel as well, therefore giving you a larger chance of getting hit yourself. And the fight ends if he gets too close to you, because whenever he's completely at your side, so to say, he destroys the platforms you're standing on and you die. Right, this is kind of the halfway point. He destroys more of the platform you're standing on. And in this final part he starts moving really fast, so you need to make sure your eggs hit. Otherwise you're gone. He's really close now. And there we go. 7 eggs will do the trick. I believe it's 7. The magic runs out. And this game is over. How dare you? It's not fair. You're such a big meanie. Someday we will be back. You'll see. And they finally give up. Poor baby Bowser. I don't think it's just Kamek who's a bad influence for him. And this is what we were after all this time. Mario's brother Luigi and the stork who was carrying them to their parents. Thus, due to the marvelous teamwork of the Yoshi clan, the brothers are reunited. Yoshi frees the captured stork, who sets about his duty and finally makes the long-awaited delivery. Thanks, Yoshi. The brothers will meet their parents soon. Koopa's trying to prevent that from happening. Come on. Still don't know why, how they knew that Mario and Luigi are going to be trouble for them in the future, but still. 100 points for World 6! In every level, in one go. Even 4 times, because I did these rooms 4 times. And we get the extra. This level is the whole reason I'm doing all these extra levels in the bonus content, because as you can see, this level is not unlockable unless you clear this one first. But that'll be next episode. Now, it's closure time. Let's finish this game up. Let's wreck the final castle, plant our flag, and call this amazing game done. With the story, because once again, we're not done yet, there's more levels. This does complete the story. End credits time. Enjoy. One of the most beautiful songs ever in the end credits. Looks like they have reached the land where Mom and Dad live. Our heroes are born. The end. Well, I have to admit, I always get touched by this. One of the most beautiful endings ever, to be honest. This song is so beautiful, and then this cutscene going with it, yeah. It'd be amazing if you don't start crying with this. Anyway, this wraps it up for now. I'll be back again, like I said, because this game is far from done. We still have the hardest part coming. The hard levels, the extra levels. Starting tomorrow. I will be completely finishing up this game. But I think it's more fitting to end the project with the end credits, so I'm going to do this now. Looking back at this game, I had a really, really fun time playing this again. This is one of my favorite platformers of all time. It still is. It's so amazing. So amazing, I think I'm going to play it again sometime, even for this channel. This was the remake of this game, which I obviously chose because of it having more levels, it being more extensive, so it suits the 100% need. But I can always still play the original. I'm probably going to speedrun it then. If I do, going to be shorter, different kind of approach, but I'm definitely doing this game again. I like it way too much for that. And there's 2 versions of it, so I can do that, but I'll be far in the future because I'm not going to do 2 projects of the same game too close together, of course. Future of Yoshi series is the next thing I can talk about. Yoshi, yeah. There are not too many games of him in the series, so I'm going to spread them out a bit, I think. Next Yoshi Island game is obviously Yoshi's Island DS, and yes, it's also coming. But there's a couple of other Yoshi titles as well. The Yoshi puzzle games I'm probably going to skip, because they're not really... I'm not the biggest fan of those, the early ones, I mean, Yoshi and Yoshi's Cookie. Tetris Attack is a different story that I am going to do. I grew up with that game, I love that game. One of the few puzzle games I really like, besides Dr. Mario. And, well, Tetris Attack then. So that one's definitely coming. It's probably even going to be the next Yoshi game when I get around to it. Other than that, yeah, Yoshi's New Island is going to be a problem, of course, because 3DS, I can't record 3DS for now, might change in the future. Can't really say anything about that right now. And Yoshi's Topsy Turvy, or Yoshi's Universal Gravitation in Europe. For the Game Boy Advance, I can't record that game as well, because of the motion controls it uses. That's something I can't really do right now, recording the Game Boy Advance with the motion controls. So I'm going to skip out on that as well, I think. Other than that, it will be no problem, I think. Yoshi Touch and Go I can do, Yoshi Island DS I can do, Tetris Attack, Yoshi Story, and the Good Feel games from the modern age. Yoshi's Woolly World and Yoshi's Crafted World are also on its way. Right, Yoshi's Island completed the story, not the project. Bonus videos coming starting tomorrow. I will try to do it in 4 videos. 3 levels per video. Wrapping it up completely on Friday. This project was presented to you by Treecks van Veluwe. See you guys next time.